1051.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club.
Yes, and one of our favorite couples is here, Tamar and Vince.
T&V.
Hi.
TV.
And I got to watch the premiere of the season of Tamar and Vince the other night. And it was amazing to me, Tamar, that you were out on the road, pregnant, doing all that work.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't have morning sickness?
No, not at all.
You're lucky.
Vince was really working you, huh?
That's Ike Turner Jr.
Deliver the baby.
I kept telling everybody. Nobody believes me. That is Ike Turner.
Vince was like, look, man, we done came too far to turn back now.
God is good.
And Vince picked out the single and everything. That was a good choice, though, I have to say.
Thank you very
What's
much.
single? You talking about Love and War?
No, the one that you were promoting, that you performed for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
And you wanted the, what song did you want?
Hot Sugar. I'm still waiting on Hot Sugar.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people slept on you. I was one of them. I thought this was just gonna be some reality show-ish, and it'll go. But you put out some records. I'm happy for you.
Thank you. Well, you know, I'm a singer first.
Mm-hmm.
I just happen to have 2 hit #1 reality shows.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no
In your
shade.
face.
It is what it is, you know.
It's got to be a real passion project, though, a real labor of love, right?
Yeah, you know, Love and War was written because, not the album, but the single was written because of all the problems that Vincent and I were going through on Tamar Vincent first season.
Mm-hmm.
And all the songs was written after the fact because of what we were going through after the song came out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how that all wrapped up. That's why it's so passionate and personal to me.
Yeah, last time you came up here, you was fronting like you wasn't pregnant and everything, and then we found out the next day.
No,
She wasn't fronting.
Like an hour later.
No. She was just saving it for Good Morning America, which I don't blame her. I'm not going to give it to this show.
This little
urban ass show.
No. Vincent and I was holding the secret for so long. I wanted to be in a comfortable setting, like with my sisters,
Gotcha.
when I told everybody. So
Not
it
next to
wasn't the
Charlamagne.
show.
It wasn't Charlamagne.
No, it wasn't the show that I was on. It was the situation that I was on. Because I was going to tell everybody on the Joy Behar show, but Tony wasn't there. So I waited till the next day while we were all there.
Now, I need to ask a very self-serving question. Is The Real coming back?
I don't know. I hope so.
Because I really dig that show.
You like that show?
Absolutely.
Yeah, the real
You?
coming back.
It's definitely coming back, Vince?
It's going to definitely come
That's
back.
official?
That's official.
I like
the ratings were so incredible. The girls had such great chemistry, and it was something that we needed, you know? Shout out to Adrian. I mean, just good people on the show. It was just fun.
I was shocked Adrian was going to be so open. I'm glad that she did it, made the
Aren't
show
you?
great. Yeah, I didn't think she was going to be that
love
transparent.
AB.
I've always been a fan of Lonnie Love. Only person who can go is that Maori chick.
No.
All that fake that fake righteousness, take that to
That's not
BET
fake.
Sunday's best.
It's
man.
not fake. And that's why I love her so much because, you know, I've never met someone so, like, green. You know what I mean? Like, she's been in this. No, seriously.
That chick used to date Mace, didn't she?
No.
Well, listen, it provides a certain kind of balance.
Oh.
It provides a certain kind of balance. Everybody can't think the same way and have the same view. So, you know, somebody that's more conservative.
She's very conservative and hilarious. But they're all good girls, and we have a ball.
It is a great show, though. Very
Thank
good.
you.
Much better than Chris
Don't
Jenner.
do it. Oh, I thought you was going to be mean.
Chris Jenner was so terrible.
Oh, he thought you were talking about. She thought you were going to say about Tiny Show that she was on.
I like Tiny Show too.
Okay, good. Yes, because I heard it got picked up.
Yeah,
And I'm
Tammy
excited.
Roman is actually gonna be
and
joining.
I'm glad because I
Shout
love
out to
Tammy.
Tiny,
That's
that's
my
a good
girl.
job.
Tiny, Tammy,
Claudia.
I don't know what that is, but whatever.
We're up here today to talk about the Love and War, the
That's
album.
right, the album.
Tamar Vincent.
But you know what? But let's talk about something that did happen with you, Tamar, now with you and K. Michelle. K. Michelle actually posted on Instagram that she was purchasing your album. So it was like there was an issue for
That was
whatever
nice.
reason, but then she showed some support. So
That was
how did
nice.
that make you feel?
I really don't talk about the people who bully me and stuff. Like, if you do one good gesture, that doesn't, you know, like, what does that make up for you calling me a Muppet? And, you know, does it make up for you? No, does it make up for you telling everybody I lip sync? Does that make up for you?
Where did that come from? Why she call you a
I don't
Muppet?
know, you know, but I don't want to talk about her because, you know what?
Again, we're gonna
That's
promote Love and
right.
War and Tamar and Vincent,
And today,
thank y'all.
in my third day, I've sold over 100,000 copies of my album.
nice.
We're not even in the
Congrats.
same conversation in life, so why are we doing this?
So I guess you didn't buy her album then.
Well, God is good, and, you know, I bought mine.
Right. Well,
Charlamagne bought mine. I didn't have to give him a copy.
I did.
that's right, because he said he's got money like that. So.
I know I don't have money like that. I buy what I like. I do support music. I think that we should
Charlamagne,
continue to
I
support
don't know what
music.
y'all talking about. Every time I turn on the TV, I see Charlamagne.
I love
That's good, yes.
Charlamagne.
I'm happy for Charlamagne.
He's doing good.
Doing his
He's
thing.
made for television.
We're glad that
Good
you
thoughts
guys
in
like
there.
Charlamagne, because I heard that your sister Tony's scared to come on because of
Is
Charlamagne.
she?
That's what she
Why?
said.
I
That's
didn't
what
know
they
where
said.
it
I never
is.
said nothing bad about Tony in my life and never will.
No, you won't, because, you know, when she, first of all, I have to say she's super fine, okay?
Yeah.
And so I think that, I don't know.
I had to check Envy this morning because this morning Envy goes, he said, Is Tamar more popular than Tony? Or
No.
you said that Tamar bigger than Tony Braxton?
At this time,
No.
I said yes.
No, I think it's different, you
It's
know, because
different.
for her generation, you know, she still is Tony Braxton, right? And so it's like a new generation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's not. I'm not even on her level to even be speaking
Yeah.
about that. She's an icon. Okay.
That's what I tried to tell
I have
him.
one record.
You have two.
And then that's what he
Well,
challenged
one
Angela Yee to do. Name 3 Tony Braxton
No,
songs.
I asked him to name 3 Tony Braxton. He couldn't name 3.
Well, I'm not
named like
that,
10.
of that generation, but I know that she's an icon.
Right.
Absolutely.
I just said, you know, that
No,
nowadays
the whole way I
these kids
look
think
at it is
you're
that Tony Braxton has some solid, huge songs.
Period.
And Tamar Braxton is coming up right now. She's got songs that we love right now that are popular, and she's building her whole catalog.
Yeah, Tony has catalog. I have songs. How about
But
that?
this is your
But
second album, right?
We're working in that progress.
Yeah,
you know?
but you know, I call it my first album because I
Right.
feel like my first record was like a karaoke record. No, really, because you know I was singing songs that other people wanted me to sing and songs that I couldn't even identify with. I was wearing clothes that people told me to wear. I couldn't, you know, be myself, you know, personality wise. So you know, I really don't even consider that as a real record because I had really nothing to do with it.
So at what point did you say, Vince, you're getting on my nerves and I need to write about it?
With this album,
Yeah.
from day one,
Okay.
like because you know I've been down that road before. Like I've been down that robotic, you know, whole train, and I was not interested in that anymore. And you know I told him that, and that's one of the things that kind of slowed the process down because you know I was very adamant about you know being who I was, personality and artist wise.
Do you like the end result, Vince?
Tamar, listen to me. I ain't know what she's talking
Get your
about.
life.
You know what I mean?
He tried
And I may know. I am so proud of her today, and just you know, this girl works so hard. She has so much passion, and she's talented. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, that's what this business is about: talent and people connecting with their fans and the audience, and people really respecting that. And I think she's done a wonderful job.
Did you have to fight anybody for her project and her album, or was it easy? I'm signing my wife and that's it.
Be honest, Vince.
Because looking at the show, at first it didn't seem real. It just seemed
Right.
like, all right, she's doing it as a hobby, and it didn't seem like you took her serious.
I took it serious, but timing is everything. It's kind of like, you know, what you guys are doing. Now you guys have a platform to sponge to different things. And when you get that, you can grow, and people take you serious when you have that going on. But at first, you know, if it's your wife, people don't know, and people didn't get it. But I always knew she was talented. So they didn't get her where I was at before, and that they didn't understand it, and I decided to leave. The company that I was at, you know, I still kept my deal there and the artists that I had, but I moved on because if you're in business with people, you got to bet on those people. You know, you guys work for a corporation, but at the end of the day, they got to let y'all be yourself and do a
Right.
great job. And of course, there's boundaries and respect and all that stuff. That's just business. But at the end of the day, if you betting on people, you got to let them be them and
Right.
really, really support them and focus on them. And, you know, through the grace of God, you know, my great relationship with Doug and moved over to Sony, and they get it and they understand it.
You
and
might have
it's been
saved LA, man.
It's been a great time.
You might have
LA's
saved
doing
LA's
really
butt,
good. We're
man.
having fun.
You might have
I
saved
don't know. LA ain't doing really
No,
good
you
because
know
before
what?
Tamar,
Yeah,
that
y'all might
Sierra
say
Project.
something.
That Sierra Project
stop it,
crashed
stop
and
it,
burned
leave her
now.
alone.
Come on now.
You might have saved
Sierra
LA's
Project
ass,
was like a
man.
crash site.
You know, I just think that this project is something that LA is very passionate about, and this is like his zhuzh. This is like real R&B. LA lives for that.
Right.
Honestly,
I like that company because
Yeah.
they let us come in and do what we do.
and-
Just
and so-
let me make records. That's all I want to do.
Yeah,
is
and
find
with
great
Vince
artists.
and with LA together, like they love R&B and they love putting together great albums. And so, you know, I think this is why, you know, LA is shining right now because this is his area. This is what he does. What he does best. He did it with Tony, did it with Mariah, did it with Whitney, you know, did it with TLC, did it with Usher. And so this is their area.
They still have wine Wednesdays where I sit in the office and drink wine, listen to music.
I live in
I don't
California.
believe in that. It's chop. Let's
Yeah,
work.
let's work,
That's
work,
not what
work.
we're here for. It's not happy hour.
So as an executive, Vince, how much does reality television help artists?
I think reality TV is our new generation of TV. You know, like the people that are on reality TV is just as important as the people on Friends and all those things to this new generation. You know, people want to feel like they're a part of you and really want to get to know you, and it really, really helps artists if you do it the right way.
Gotcha.
You have to do it the right way, and you have to be honest. You can't get on TV and be lying and faking, and the fan really can see through that. Because of all social media and the internet, they really can get in your life and really know what's going on. And if you don't do it right, then people are like, I'm believing that. I'm not buying that.
Would you
with this
recommend it to
album-
other artists?
I would definitely recommend it to a lot. I think that show, R&B Divas, is a great show if
Love
they
it.
do it the right way. The artists after they're on that show, because at the end of the day, you're part of people's family when you're on a TV show. Because you can TiVo it now, and not only that, but you're home when they're getting dressed, when they're going to bed, when they're waking up, when they're having coffee. You are in the family. So if you're doing the right thing, it's going to penetrate.
Now with this album, I noticed that she's solely on this album by herself. Is there artists that she reached out to that
you could ask Tamar? You don't have to say she. She's
no,
right here.
It's actually both of you guys. It's actually both
You
of
can
you
ask
guys
Tamar.
questions. Is there anybody that you wanted on the album that you couldn't get on the album, and why weren't your sisters on the album?
Well, at first I wanted to do a bunch of features, but Vince and I had a very long conversation about it, and he was like, you know what, honestly, you need to solidify yourself as a singer first, just so people won't, confuse you, as like some other novelty record, like this came out of this whole reality thing. You are a singer. You need to solidify that fact, and so you need to be on your album by yourself, point blank, period. And I get it now.
Yeah, that's great advice.
You didn't think of any remixes or anybody? Because I figured it would be a remix here, or maybe even a Lady Gaga there or something, but it was nothing. I respect it, but
again, like she kind of said, I'm just gonna say it again. It's important as an artist to establish yourself. Then, like now, everybody and their mother want to be involved and do something, and which works out great because no one's saying, well, this happened because of this when it happened because she bust her butt. And I'm just proud of her for that.
And it's nicer to have people come to you than you have to go to them and be like, can you do me a favor and get on this?
Exactly.
Now it's like, no, actually she's proven herself. She's going to have either the number 1 or number 2 album, next week.
It's number 2 right now.
When the numbers come out, it's going to be
one
one of
needs a
those.
remix. The one needs a remix. I can hear rappers
Absolutely,
all over that.
definitely.
A lot of people was tweeting they wanted to get Tracy on the one. Your sister.
To do what?
Shut up, Charlamagne.
Shut up.
It was trending.
It was trending where? Trending where?
You know what? Tamar,
He's so sick.
Charlie is crazy.
Now, Vince, after watching that first episode, you don't get to see them before they come on TV.
Absolutely, we do. We're executive producer of all the shows we do.
So no
No,
problem.
that means there's nothing going on without them seeing.
So okay, so you had no problem with all those guys with their shirts off. And
I'm a secure man. I love my wife. She loves me.
And that's a part of being an
I ain't
artist.
thinking
why
about
were they
that.
acting like you were gonna have such a problem with it?
That's
Because that's
friends,
LaShawn.
people friends doing too much.
I ain't worried about that.
You got to remind people like, look, I'm the one hitting that raw. I'm the one who got her pregnant.
Right.
Did you see Little Logan?
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't got to remind nobody.
You took my baby's name. I was going to tell you. I took my baby's name. First
Really?
you took my daughter's thunder, and then you took my baby's name too.
Really? Your
son's
baby
name
name
is
is Logan?
My son's name is Logan.
Great
My daughter's
name.
name is London.
So what do you do to celebrate? Because I mean, y'all got a professional and personal relationship because y'all are married. So what do you do to celebrate an album release?
We haven't
what do you do
celebrated
special?
yet. We work.
You know what, to me though, the celebration is the accomplishment,
Yeah.
and just being able and a blessing to do what we do. Like I tell people all the time, even what you guys do, we're not taking out trash. We're not digging any graves. We're doing entertainment, so that's a celebration.
Hell
You
yeah.
get up every morning, you like, okay, I got to take a shower, brush my teeth, put some deodorant on, put some clean clothes on. I'm going to work.
Word.
You ain't going to get your nails dirty, come home. It's a celebration. God is good.
Absolutely.
And people should know that. It's like, this is a celebration. What we do is a blessing.
Well, it's really nice to see all the hard work that goes on because people just see, Tamar and they're like, okay, she's got a reality show. She put out a song. That's why she blew up. But we got to see you going from city to city, performing in venues. Some of them are very intimate settings.
Yeah.
And all of that. And you were very concerned about making sure that you're on time for everything, very respectful of all of your fans. Something that, I don't think a lot of people understand how much work really goes into putting out an album and making sure that people buy it.
Right. You know what? It's not a hobby for me. This is my life. And before the whole reality TV stuff came about, I had 5 record deals. So this is what I was born to do. So, and now that I have a great opportunity to make it happen in a positive way, I'm going to bust my ass, period. You know what I mean? Nothing has changed for me.
At any point, did you ever feel like it just wasn't going to happen?
Yeah.
Because you had
I
5.
had 5, and I've gotten dropped from every last one.
Damn it, man.
Yeah, I have.
Kudos to them.
Well, it was a lot of creative differences. Everybody wanted me to be Tony because, she sold a hell of a lot of records. And so everybody was trying to sign a mini Tony, and that's definitely not who I am. Knowing my personality now, you're like, why are we going to put her in a sequins dress and have her sing slow songs? Especially back then,
You look so silly.
Exactly. So that's why I feel like it didn't work out. But, I feel like the right opportunity came, the right company came, and the right records came all at the same time now.
So what do you do now, Vince? You go back to Gaga for a minute, let somebody else go on the road with Tamar?
Nah, Gaga's album coming out in November, but I want to build some other artists that I got in the burner that I'm working on. And Tamar's going to go on tour with John Legend. She's going to perform at the iTunes Festival. So we, we're just constantly building, and then February she'll go on her own tour, and we'll take it from there. But I think this album got a lot of life. It's a lot of great records. So good to see the fans responding to them. So.
And the baby's on the road?
The baby just went home.
I just told him that.
Yeah.
It was sad.
So is Logan going to come on tour? And
Yes, God.
He's a great baby.
Wasn't it they were saying you didn't love the baby or something
Well,
stupid?
no, it wasn't that. It was, you know what?
Where did that come from? I don't love the baby.
No,
That's not what she
happened
said.
was, you know, like, okay, you know, like a woman gets pregnant and they have a baby, and the first thing that they say after the baby's born is like, oh my God, I've never, you know, known love like this. And as soon as I saw my baby, I fell in love with my baby. I didn't have that feeling. I felt kind of disconnected. Right? And Vince and the baby were like, they had an instant bond, and I was jealous of it because I've never heard of the other side of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know that it could take, you know, a few weeks to connect with your baby. And so I was very disappointed in, you know, just questioning everything at the time. Like, okay, now what do I do with this baby I just gave birth to because I don't feel a bond?
What do I
You
do
sound
with
like
this
a
baby?
dad. You make it seem like you got Vince
No,
pregnant.
no,
You had Vince.
I loved Logan from day one, but
The connection that you expected.
Yes, that I expected just wasn't there. You know what I mean? I couldn't force it, and I felt like he didn't like me either.
You didn't have postpartum depression at all, did you?
No, that's not what they're calling it. It's just
Okay.
they're just saying that sometimes it doesn't happen right away.
And then
know?
you said then you were breastfeeding and all, and that helped.
Yeah, I wanted to breastfeed, and he ain't want no parts of that at first.
Did you taste that milk, Vince?
Huh?
No,
Shut
I
up.
wouldn't
I
taste
wasn't
it.
doing
I
all
wanted
that.
him
No,
to.
Got to, man.
I'm not doing that.
He didn't taste
But
it.
after the baby started taking it, he was, you know, they
Yeah,
had a
it
really
was
great
good.
connection. Yeah.
My homie said.
It's like, to me, I don't think people really, you know, people can say everything that they want, but until you go through it, you don't know. And after Tamar did say that statement, so many people called and was like, wow, I was so afraid to say that. I'm glad you said it first. And it makes me feel, because you never know what people are going through.
Yeah, everybody has a different experience.
It's not easy. If you haven't been through that, the CO.
Tell us about it, sis. How is it?
Emmy, what was it like for you?
I've been through it 3 times. Man.
Emmy, you've never been through being
I've been
pregnant,
through
okay?
it 3 times.
You know what's crazy about it, though?
stupid.
It's like, at that moment, and, you know, God forbid, anybody could die. It's that intricate and that much going. Like, Tamar had to get oxygen, and they were trying to get the baby to get in the right position, and he was laying on the cord.
Oh, it's on the show too. I didn't even know that. I forgot.
And his heartbeat would go down. It was crazy.
Yeah, the
It was
heartbeat
like,
goes down,
yeah.
makes you nervous.
Yeah.
All that,
So you actually pushed it out your vag?
I did.
Damn.
I was afraid because I wanted my purse to go right back into position.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You're not having any more, though, right?
God,
That's it.
No, one and done.
I think most said no.
That was an easy pregnancy, but you didn't
I had a good pregnancy, but I'm
You
not.
gotta knock him out, Vince. You
I have
gotta
no desire
Vince
to be
knock him
pregnant.
out. She's fertile right now.
Tamar
too.
like, look, man, I
Last
promise
year-
you I ain't gonna love the second one.
No, but I'm not. That's not. I'm all right. No.
You had to slip up or something, Vince.
No.
She's
There
fertile
is no
right now,
slipping
too.
up. What are you
One
talking
and
about?
done.
That was
Miracle's
the slip up.
mad. The dog is mad. We have to send him to doggy
The dog is
daycare.
mad.
He's upset.
Oh, man.
Pooping and pissing around the house. Man, you gotta get out of here for a little while.
Yeah, I mean, but you know what I am excited about? Vince and I just launched our production company. Well, we have been doing the Braxtons and Tamar and Vince under, you know, our production company, but that was through another one. But now we have our own, and we have 3 shows that we're so excited about.
3 shows? They're picked up already on
Yes.
WeTV? Or
No,
different
one
places?
of them is, but the other 2 are
Can you
somewhere
tell
else.
us about them?
I can't, but it's good. It's it's good television, and we are dedicated to making positive, fun,
Good.
great TV. So
Can we
Ain't
assume that
nobody
they're
trying to see all
music
that. We want
oriented
ratchetness.
somehow?
No,
No, it's
really, aren't you ratcheted out?
No.
You're not.
I want somebody to get
funny.
shot on
No.
TV.
It's funny for
shut
Charlamagne
up.
to say that, and Charlamagne gets on TV and speaks very well.
Thank you.
And carries himself very,
Suit and
very
tie,
classy.
But
Listen,
you know, he
the
knows
white
when
man
to, he
said
knows
you
when to
can-
dance.
The white man told me you can be yourself. We just need you to put on a suit and go to speech classes. Not a problem, Mr. White Man.
But he still says scrate and scrimp, you know, so
That's
not
crazy.
that proper.
No, one of the shows we partnered up with Ryan Seacrest, and I'm very excited about that one because you know it's about black women, but it's not ratchet, and I'm just so happy about that because you know everybody's not throwing drinks in each other's faces,
That's what
and
we
it's
need,
not
though.
necessary to
up,
be
Emmy.
successful
It is.
to act like a bunch of baboons on TV.
It is. Though these
I'm
young girls
saying.
think that if they're on a reality show, they're gonna be famous and
Yeah.
popular. And that's
Yeah.
not the way to
And
go.
they
So
go in
need
there
this.
wilding out. Like, you can't, that's not cool.
I agree with that 100%, man. You know, I was on a show and I was not doing anything like that, no
No,
matter
you,
what.
were
sure
very, you were
wasn't.
very conservative on that show. You did a good job.
Honestly, my favorite reality shows are shows where people are already successful and we get to see their life.
What happened?
Yeah, I don't really
You
like.
mean like Tamar Vince?
Yeah, exactly. I don't really care for the moment.
Do you watch my show? Be honest.
Yeah, I was watching it last night.
Yeah, so what did you think?
It was cool. I was actually getting out the shower. My
That's
fiance was
too much
watching it,
information.
actually.
Do you know? Okay, now mind you, Charlamagne has a fiance. He did not tell us till today.
Yeah,
he did not tell us
They're
how he
getting
proposed.
married?
I
Congratulations.
just put the ring on to try to prolong this
We're
whole
growing up.
When did this happen? We don't even know
How did you
about
propose?
this.
Tell us now.
I never said I proposed.
What the ring look
You
like?
gave her a ring. You said fiance.
You blinged her out?
Yeah, she's nice.
You did that?
Yeah.
I'm happy for you, Charlamagne.
She's good.
We didn't even know nothing of this until he referred to her as his fiance
I'm
instead of his baby
excited
mother.
for you.
How did you do it? Did you get on one knee?
I mean, it was, it was in Anguilla though. Let's just say that. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Dinner on the
So it was
beach
about
type
3
stuff,
months
you know
ago.
what I
All
mean?
right.
He didn't even tell us. So no more of these other chicks?
Yeah. I'm done.
You're done.
I don't even
cashed
believe
out.
that he's lying.
I am so cashed out.
Yeah.
I'm done.
He's so stupid. Okay,
Congratulations,
Look at his
Charlamagne.
face.
But
He's
good thing that girl
excited.
didn't come to meet us yesterday.
What girl?
That little girl I used to finger back in the day. That ain't nothing. Yeah, it ain't nothing serious.
My goodness. Well, we appreciate you stopping through.
No,
The album's in
thank you,
stores
guys.
right now. Love and War. Vince, we appreciate you stopping through as well.
Tamar
Yes.
and Vince every Thursday night on WeTV. Must see.
That's right. And get
Yes.
the album in stores right now. It's The Breakfast Club. It's Vince and Tamar.
Real people, real celebrities, real talk.
Join the Breakfast Club.
Blast off in your ear.
Weekday morning, 6 to 10.